Hi guys, it's BetMaster Ben back here again for Sportsbet TV for your weekly tips for this weekend. We've got some lovely juicy tips waiting for you, but let's run through what happened in the last week's tips. We gave you a fourfold and a football fourfold, and unfortunately 3 out of the 4 coming in. And with the boxing tip, unfortunately that didn't come in either, so no money back for you this week. But the week before we had a nice fourfold that came through, but let's hope for better luck this week. And for your boxing tip, let's head over to Danny Flexen, content manager at Seconds Out.
Hi BetMaster Ben, and hello to all you sports betting fans out there. Sometimes a bet comes along that's so attractive, you just have to lump on because the odds are so good, regardless of whether it comes out or not. It could even be a 50-50 shot or less, but you have to do it because the odds are too attractive and the value outweighs the risk. Such is the case when Caleb Truax fights Peter Quillen in Minnesota on Saturday night. It's not the biggest fight you'll hear about this weekend. That's reserved for Vasyl Lomachenko, that miraculous Ukrainian, fighting against Britain's own Anthony Crolla, or the history-making women's fight between Claressa Shields and Christina Hammer. That said, the fight I'm talking about is the one that might actually put some dough in your pocket. You will know about Caleb Truax perhaps from his IBF super middleweight title winning effort against James DeGale, and dropping the belt back to DeGale in a gruelling rematch. Since then, he's rebuilt against mediocre opposition, but he's fit, he's tough, he's fighting in his home state, and he always produces a great work rate. As for Quillen, he was a world champion down at middleweight, and since moving up to super middle, he's got 2 decision wins, so he's not knocking him out like he used to. Quillen's all about style, angles, using rangy arms and technical skills to get the better of his opponent. He'll certainly be trying to do that against the brawler Truax. But Truax, buoyed by his home support and a decent run of form, and knowing now that he belongs in a world-class environment and is the naturally bigger man, could just about, he won't get a one-punch knockout, he's not that sort of fighter, but he could just get the decision, especially at home. And if he does, I think he's available, he was last time I checked, at a whopping 15-4 to win on points, which is almost 4-1. So I would recommend you lump on. It's no guarantee it's going to come through, but the value is excellent. Thank you to BetMaster Ben, you're doing a fine job, mate, and I'll see you all soon.
Thanks Danny, I hope that comes through for us. Now let's move on to the football, and we've got a fivefold to bring to you this week. The first selection of the fivefold is Atletico Madrid to win at home against Celta Vigo, who are battling relegation this year in La Liga. Now Atletico Madrid, as we all know, are an amazing home side. They've won 5 of their last 6 home games to 0, with the one that we're losing was against Real Madrid. They're currently second in the league against Celta Vigo, who are battling relegation, who have not won in their last 6 or 7 away games. So we're tipping for Atletico Madrid to win at home. For the next tip, we're moving over to the Championship. High flying in the Championship, Sheffield United at home, who have the best home form in the league, against Millwall, who are showing one of the worst away forms in the league. Now Sheffield United moved up to 2nd in the table last weekend with a brilliant away win at Preston. Now we're tipping Sheffield United to win at home against Millwall. Now for the next tip, we're staying in the Championship. We're going to West Brom and Preston. I'm going for both teams to score in that game. Preston have scored in their last 9 away games, and West Brom, you know, they have a history of scoring a lot of goals and conceding a lot of goals, especially this season. And similar with Preston as well, you know, then they're no stranger to a lot of goals in their game, so I'm tipping both teams to score in that game. Next tip goes to the National League, high-flying Salford City. I'm going for them to win at home. They're playing a team that are battling against relegation, Maidenhead. So I'm going for Salford to win at home. 2nd in the table to Leyton Orient, who are high-flying there. And for the last tip on the accumulator, on the fivefold, I'm going Tottenham to win at home to Huddersfield. Now Huddersfield are on dreadful form. They've been relegated from the Premier League. But Tottenham, they've just started to find their form again, moving into their new home. They've beaten Man City in the Champions League with a sensational performance, and they've beaten Crystal Palace there without conceding a goal, so I'm going for Tottenham to win. Now on that fivefold, you can get 5.44 with William Hill, so place that bet. Hopefully it'll come through, and we'll review that with you next week on Tuesday. See you again.